Hey guys, Natalie Stiver here. I just want to let you in on a little secret about the cult of parasites. Did you know that they use symbology, astrology, and numerology for everything they do? If you think that they don't use the precession of the equinoxes to harness energy on certain days of the year, and they don't follow astrology like crazy, JP Morgan was known to have said millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. And they use signs in the sky to see and know what's coming and be able to harness the energy of the planets. And let's talk about numerology for a second. 666. So the number 6 means our journey into spirituality. So 6 to the power of 3 equals 18. 6 times 3 equals 18. And in numerology, you reduce that number down to a single digit unless it's a master number. So 1 plus 8 equals 9. So we got the 3, we got the 6, and we got the 9. Nikola Tesla was known to have said that if we understood the power of the 3, 6, and 9, we could unlock the keys to the universe. And I said rediscover. Rediscovering free energy. Nikola Tesla did not discover it. He rediscovered it. He remembered what our ancestors already knew. If you do a little deep dive in what 3, 6, and 9 is all about, you'll see the geometrics that it creates. And you'll see how our controllers of our realm, the parasites, have taken everything that could be harness any sort of gnosis or knowledge for us on discovering the truth about who we are and our history. They invert it to throw us off track. And it's done for a reason. Let's talk about symbols. When you look at a symbol is meant to be gazed upon. And as we gaze upon it, we remember our ancestors. We remember the gnosis and hold an energy, a frequency of our history. You find symbols, the same symbols all over our realm in different countries from different time periods and different cultures. And the reason is because they all knew the same truth about who we are. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what tribe or culture or what color our skin is. We are all the same. We come from the same God source. We are all fractals of God, and our ancestors knew this, so they harnessed it through the power of these symbols, almost leaving it like a scavenger hunt for us. But what the cult of parasites has done has taken these beautiful symbols and inverted them to throw us off track. And this is not about bringing attention to the cult of parasites and what they do in our realm. This is about understanding that we have levels of programming that we have to deprogram ourselves in order to discover the truth of who we are, the gnosis of who we are. And there are clues left here for us, and that is done through symbolism as well. The Ankh is 1. Let's talk about the swastika for a minute. And if you're triggered by the swastika, I highly recommend that you go and do a little deep dive on what the swastika is, because they have totally taken that beautiful symbol and inverted it into something nasty to throw us off track. So if you're triggered by it, the trigger is telling you need to go a little bit deeper and do a deep dive into why you're triggered. So let's talk about the swastika. The Polaris star is stationary in our skies 365 days a year. It does not move. Our Big Dipper rotates around that Polaris stationary star, and it forms a swastika. You're trying to tell me that's a bad thing? And that's only one little meaning. That's one simple meaning of the swastika. Okay? And you can do that deep dive on your own. But to remind you that if you're holding on to a negative connotation of different symbols and meanings, like 666, like the swastika, like the Ankh, that's just to name a few, astrology being evil. These people know this. And the reason why I know this to be true is because what have we been taught our whole lives? That symbology, numerology, and astrology are all evil and stupid and woo-woo, and we shouldn't pay attention to that. They want to keep our focus here, because as long as we just keep our focus here, we don't see the big picture of the actual beauty of this realm that we live in and how it was created for us. We are the light. They are the dark. They cannot create. They use us, our light, and our history in order to keep us in the dark. So it's time to not be in the dark anymore. It's time to open your eyes. Open your eyes to what this realm is all about. How many coincidences before mathematically impossible? This is the Great Awakening. And the biggest part of the Great Awakening is us remembering who we are. And part of that is through symbols. I love you guys. Please go to nataliestiver.com for more information. Ciao.